Folks, something frightening has emerged in our political space barely 24 hours. Assembly siyasa asem na emu oyerom yi papa na mentiase na metiase a enye. Yesterday, the parliament, the 9th parliament of the 4th Republic, has approved the Energy Sector Levy Amendment Bill 2025, introducing 1 Ghana cedis levy on petroleum products. And my question is, why this? Enra Parliament ho one mo shahwa ma de san mane bobe sen bonon do no efe se no mienu na no mo shaw anadwo no a one mo passes a bill way. The Energy Sector Levy Amendment Bill 2025 one more pass what them ho enibri kwan so. The National Democratic Congress with their super majority nra woma is so busy e wo fie hono mo. Nimbisa se edi enti na mo be passes a bill no ama Ghana for around this time. Me kwaku me se me ntiase me pese me ntiase ba me ntiase nso a enye yi eni me ntiase se di enti in your 5 to 6 months into the administration mo be sa de we. Say energy bill. Oh how? Mo de be boa energy sector no me ne mo ya adwen enye yi. This amoba ebe kire ase yi mentiase sin just say one city o enye one city na mo de koto petroleum products no so ene ye hu no. I'm going to show you why, and I believe say many Ghanaians tend to agree with me tonight. Say one city ni ye hu no. Say me any of the cars that I may drive depending say mebu fuel saying ene me de gum no 1 cedi on a liter enya wanwasa no. Now listen, about a month or 2 ago PURC also introduced what 14.5%, listen 14.5% on electricity consumptions, and Ghanaians are paying this already. Nanu nche PURC for at the 14.5% levy at the abetua Ghana for year 2 years as I speak to you. Nanu Ghana ni so woni mu a ene de bia meka say Ghana for no sa na mote obi na okana so kwaku jawo mo na Ghana for yenko ma wo mo. Yeah. So 14.5 and year yenka ho asem wie. Again, let's establish fundamentally, how many of such taxes have we not implemented in this country? And Ghanaians were told saying was going to alleviate the energy suffering from us. And folks, what did we do with it? Sa energy taxes here modi be and I'm implementing. You implemented the same energy taxes e wo memu ha. Ghanaians Mr. says he cannot ye mobilizing NPP NDC mo country. Come and tell me. NPP are implementing bi wo mo di bi buy. NDC should be buy and NDC for Masia Bay and the modest tax na mu ria. Then you come back and tell us, oh, yamfa tax where ma asembesi ojatana beto manim asem we beba ehibesi and some basa and tro and ada akotwisam and abrabasam nkwa. This is what you are doing to the people of this country. Na NDC for momodi and crowd 14.5 na enwe da so that yetua o nania o. Na fibisa say such taxes we are NPP NDC mu wia akamo ananse sam and adane ntro akotwisam akronosam na mo abeka kire Ghana for na ma fam ho adi. Mibisa o sa taxes we are implemented bebrebe ni na mu sika mo de yeden Ghana for my member kind e bi nkyere wom na me improve nkyere NDC ni NPP say mo implement sa taxes we be pay e dey na dey. Now listen, my young kind, or say the Ghanaian government has implemented several levies in the energy sector in the energy sector to address challenges related to debt. Tio, related to what debt? Meaning, say, sa levies way ye de bebre de aba ni nara ye de buy say ye de be resolve energy debt no e kan we da ho no. Tie, na tresa how many of such friend is saying levies any farmer to me no me no so. Tie, or say the energy related and challenges related debt, subsidies, and the overall cost of energy production and distribution. These levies includes these levies includes the Energy Debt Recovery Levy, EDRL, the Special Petroleum Tax, SPT, and the Price Stabilization and Recovery Levy, PSRRL. Specific levies and their purpose. Energy levies and their purpose. Energy Debt Recovery Levy, EDRL. This levy was introduced to help recover debt owned by energy sector entities, particularly those owned to independent power producers, IPPs, according to report on the management of the what? ESLA. This report can be verified by any Ghanaian watching me tonight. So Bisa says, you mobilize money to pay the IPPs, the independent power producers. So you mobilize to pay them. And Ubisa says, you have to come back again. Sir, dear, also Special Petroleum Tax, SPT. The SPT was implemented to address the financial challenges faced by the state-owned enterprises in the energy sector, particularly those related to fuel subsidies and losses. According to an analyst from the African Center for Energy Policy, Ben Ekuono, or say, Price Stabilization and Recovery Levy, PSRL. The PSRL was introduced to stabilize the recovery cost associated with fluctuations in global oil price and to ensure that the cost of petroleum products cost of petroleum products remains relatively affordable for consumers, according to a report from Africa Center for Energy Policy. She taxes are good one in way back. Not the better Ghana for so way back. Not the better Ghana for so. Just say in their numbers and in their hundreds and all over. Why am I doing mine and I'm senior? Now, if you young Cosway or say, me better what they are. So now the question is, why this? What did you, the NDC and NPP, do with these taxes or this tax levies collections? In this country, again, in such taxes and levy we implement, how many of our government officials, how many government officials join us in paying these taxes? See the tax in the two we are government in penny for what was saying, and I'm joining the ordinary Ghanaian on the street to pay these levies and taxes, including this very one we are here. All government officials, ministers, chief executives, and high-ranking government agencies, all of you draw your fuel from government. True or false? It's true. And then all the ministers need nara. District municipal chief executives, high-ranking government officers, muina, including say, obeko ministers ni bi kwa fie no. Ya waka ya park ho ani de kodwam. Ya waka ho ya park ani de kofa school nkra o. Ni nara fuel a cars ni draw nara. Enye ni sika na odi tua, aban ni tua. Because every week, every minister bia any day coupon obeko akwaje. Wo mu na Wamukoji coupon from Goyle. The ministers near Bam Penny for NPP, NDC, a Quenya Modio Main, Afasuno, Bonia to say, Wamuji coupons, a few coupons, they give it to their girlfriends. Their useless girlfriends who drive SUVs, who drive Land Cruisers, and all kinds of cars, roaming here in the principal street of our capitals with all the noise. Papa, dede, etu asono. Wamu white coupons na no mo de amasa amba na munyin kobu fuel mu wo mekamo. Ye wia coupons no ne de kogu aban ayimu say government entua. Enti sa tax we de abetu we. Sa de 1 cedi the energy sector levy we. Bisa who say how many of John Dramani Mohammed's ministers in ebetu bi? They all draw fuel from the government chest. Yeah. Mahu dia mumpeni for ne de mo mane nam so NPP ayebi NDC to aso na NDC mu de na mo ye ne kra ne de chese kwaku aye me se da yesu bi chese me hu bebi ye free ye ko se na nua mo de 14.5 energy tariffs e de abeto yesu me no Ghana obi ankasa yo mo de 14.5 ebeto electricity so ena mo de percentage bi so koto insuo so enu ye twani now obi ankasa e na we nso e. Why this? Again, another fundamental striking would be again to probe and figure out say whether or not we are running what you may describe an efficient, competent, reliable energy source. And the question is, true or false? These are say energy source ben any day running or main. NPP ni NDC fiti minimum mo de generators, infidie generators. And mo de be sisi o minimum anapa ewiani anajo o menye dum so left to say both of you every government biara mumieni mo bana mo kono. Dia mo ye nara eye dum so mudum kakra na maso wo mudum kakra na maso ukobi sa minister no a na minister na be catch us no I say mo private mo a personal timetable a mo femra eno na napo the former energy minister hwe Ghana fo nim kan san kwase asem we kire Ghana fo ofa ne hudi Diono so nim se so o ka kire Ghana fo say ani o baby edro no we are sharing energy so no Ibia say any ho. Na me say, ne bisa say, which kind of energy source ben any year running? How many just say, I don't know. Tam ben ye be free san kwasun we mu. Mon kan kire. O na me pese mi hu. Da ben en ye be free sa energy sector en kwasun we ye be free mu da ben. Say can mobilize. What we do not know is say the threshold near that bank. The threshold to gather this money. A baby that bank. And no at force and mile. Yenim NPP for Bedra ye council edge what COVID relief tax. Me came from 2019 saying na COVID ewie. NPP for Ghana for him ekoswa edge COVID tax every year as if so ma bodam prensa and who said no COVID neko beside the point. The COVID money from all Ghana's international partners, COVID Sika, ye did mesemo as a sea of pumutu without trying me to nyame NPP ni NDC for more. Some of you, I swear to God, you must be shot by sight without one damn trial against you people. I'm telling you, Ghanaians. Now they traho na hwemenim na kase kwaku o ha Ghana mpeni for. Me say traho it will get to your doorstep. Not too long from now, sooner rather later, you feel it. Me, I'm not feeling anything, but there may be a good reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay? NPP for COVID relief, Domoje Wakotoka International Airport, as if it was not enough. Domoje free gun, Edia Sem, Sikanamudi Dane, abodan for the most dense sad part is that when they are sick, then they fly the plane all the way to where? abroad, United States, London, South Africa, and all places. Silly abodan for useless brains, useless people are doing a huro and a goom. Sikano mobilizing nano. Your friend Trump many developing hospitals are papa. No, not a Ken Ofori-Atta with Ghana. Not a Ken Ofori-Atta. What told them? Like Bedia to business at Dabani I didn't buy. Why? Why do you disturb the consciousness of this nation? Why? How? Does that make sense to you? You mobilize here, me say, Sikano Osla na Joma create answer walk on. And Musika way, Mumma country Ghana for NDC for tell Ghanaians NPP for says Kenina. Wombe di musika na. Just what do we sika ye? Sika dear, and media man so crazy, Wontumi ni wom. And the money day. What do you do with our money? What do you do with our money? I had gain. And we Ghanaians are not getting reliable energy supply. No. Assume ayo memu se Abayifo and Kabrecho for Adamoni for na mutio mem okoto for nko emojanom for na mu say yo me. Da be na mu be wie. That tax we don't know the threshold. And once ya case him keke and omunam ne ye dede ho keke. NPP ni NDC. Ghana soldier for best sorry one day. Me say what I'm praying is that they may wake up, but I am praying that they will not tamper with the constitution. That's all I'm praying. Me say the Ghana soldier for best sorry one day they'll wake up. Now don't know best sorry no now would that or girlfriend tell hotel ho. E don't best sorry no now would Dubai. Oh yeah, 3 some. E don't be sorry no na woda one person no yire na Ghana be shaky keke. There will be an eruption. The skies will be rocketing with miseries. Na dano mesha mo politicians amugua NDC NPP me say dan ye behwe mo. You think they are quiet? They are all quiet. What am I so munni Ghana wo sa sika no we be prigo no we di no we say na mo ye sika no tan development in back. Sika we mobilize no ebetimi construct the energy sector no beyond we can imagine. Baumia kwa see dam, the Poalugu dam we dimu saying $12 million obi anka renchire no. Poalugu dam na amba. Meanwhile, the Poalugu dam must serve as a multi-purpose dam on one chrome wale ho with the Ghana bro. Today my goodness, Baumia Wokasa, you better shut up, eh? Baumia, you got that nerve. You got the effrontery, that prowess. Woo, Bekasa. Now let me tell the MPP for MPP. And you want to say Bekasa fast attacks you. Shut up. Shut up. And you want to say Mukasa. Leave that to we Ghanaians. My young Kasa. Yeah, penny people mama Kasa and this if I am MPP for. Shut your mouth. Now come on into me. You are too dirty enough. And I'm a chrome for. We would dip for a recover. Na mutrimo den esum na asamoma bone and asamoma munye nipa energy sector na say mo beji sika na aja me mo mfa nkoye hwe ya wawa nye banchugusu ye bode. Reverend Kofi Oduro of Alabaster Church has weighed into the battle saga of Wontumi and questioned the motive of the supporters. Also fi penny obi a mehu se ode na no ato asemi mu bi na Kofi Oduro de me penasam so yie papa na obisa supporters na mokobo chenku e wo ho ne se ede ne hamo ede be ntina Wontumi ntina wotekum so fie ukoye de wo ho or question the mindset of all of us as Ghanaians. So onukro gina ho asosofo yi na wo ye ne church member na asamato na wo say maybe Jina ho say DNT. Send the Kofi Oduro person or channel asem TND and make a sense out of this. Take a lesson.
Then where is the rule of law? Me am Jina na police wa be cheme. Na Alabaster fast so no ma be Jina police say, "Hey police, I am premo unim ne man." Yeah! Unim ne man. Let this foolish mindset of this nation disappear. So then, why are you there with a blind loyalty? Why? Mama no kure enye adwuma, atentene me enye adwuma, pare ye manenye adwuma. Are you hearing me? Yeah! Stop your nonsense. It is just a mudi ye nebe kata no kure ne so. Is that what you want to do? This is how you want to build your nation? You call Europe driving on the yes, the limit is 30. You can't drive more than 30 kilometers in Amsterdam. 30 kilometers. Because we try a camera, 200 euros. The next day, 20 beba become. The next day, 20 open.
Great. As so far, when we preach nyamesem, na feel so about politics ne and some basa e twegu e we ya memwo no mu binimu so a am I ready to talk about no. He stand out. He Kofidro, yes, he stand tall, all of them. Asofo ne pese womone ye president ne kwhye dem wo no omone ni yi nsem ano bompa ye ne ye say den a national day of thanksgiving hwan. They are not ready to speak to the president by way of giving the direction of the state. And continue maybe question so say ya how, depending which political party being opposition on one you din some who to say they're not working. So isn't this foolishness? The foolishness of the highest order. People follow things blindly. Ghana for your madness sabi yenim nyansa ma de bia meka hu. Wo kan so monti ase. Ye adwen se yenko na ye anyansafo se wiase ye tie. Yet seven prayers yenim nyansa bebreza. We follow things blindly. Lawyer and not just a lawyer. No. Eno enche loyalty. Who nim de nipa no waye. Show. A die-hard supporter ebinye tie so ye. A die-hard supporter of Wontumi threatened the security agencies. If Wontumi is not released, the basi. But later retracted and apologized. Wontumi asemwa ba tina ofie no. What they Wontumi asem no a esie na yokofo no ache no no. Odo hone ba beye a declaration of war ground. They invited the Bokufo no Bolga for hwan mumra ni embe seti ohonum nyano emfanye war ground. Are you just say is this person a normal human being? Now if you can say we are on the flip side of say security for ni be soon mo se be de no pabam e source sana no. What is wrong with these human beings here? Listen to him carefully.
Yeah, but prove them. Now, believe me, yeah, organized boys are yeah, but and you may say, "Chama to me, oh man, you need now." And then the best baby, yes, and let my organized boys are, and your Boku boys, Bolga boys, and now Kusasi boys. I have at the next day about 4 o'clock. You're paying for back. That's all man, you Chama to me, and the other also. I point for your home. And you are yeah, not less. Yaba prove him. Say you two are forget it. I say I am forget it. Yabacha among CS and Mema and Abanedi.
A few moments later.
Intino Master Ghana for much Sreman Penny, Master, the ministers, and Sempin for Ghana Penny for I say, I saw me Kayan, Master Mungu to drink a poor much or say, and yes, sir, and person say, many boys be over beer. Miankas are many Napoconia boys, 70 by 100. In Nubia, a 7 or my penny in the Bitmaquami. No one penny, that's a bit back as a four boys are medical mind for. A 7 to my approach for the Babuami. And now, as for a war of my moon never boami. And then Colamo Nubia, I'm a for the few baby, but I said before by no, because they be by and Tracy. Yamo was a dog. They were Mekano, I will phone it because I'm Mancasay. nti me gyina akonya wo so mapa o mampani akyɛw apa Ghana fo nyina akyɛw apa ministers apa police for national security impedifo nyina me pa o mi na akyɛw sa some me kan ye no o ba ne me o makwala ne me o mdi bia ne o fa kyɛ me na ebi ntua so bio na sa me san koye bio mu a na sɛ bopa na me ye nti na me baba pa kyɛw me pa Ghana fo akyɛw
yak nse bibi nkoyie. But a Ghanaian citizen again also warning some political fanatics to be circumspect in following politicians ignorantly. And of course, she referenced the Wontumi's ongoing brouhaha. Mami isu to Ghana for particularly political fanatics na kekre ni weja o maho, kekre ni weja o fie ho, kekre weja o adwuma ho, o kwahi. No reference Wontumi die. Ti asema woka no na femu abase emmowa. Listen to her.
You obviously for class as you drink come on. Mo amode mudi chama Wontumi achi na na ye nya chama Wontumi a. Minim de ha mo. Wadwene wo ho. Wadwene de achi na awo na oba bedi ho. Wadwene oba school fees ho. Wadwene ba bia wo na oba mudi muti ebeto ho. Eno akodi chama Wontumi achi. Chama Wontumi oye greedy papa sene wakoka yoko ho a ni nipa bone ene ne kro no case na mo hu sa enye case kitwa o me ka kira mama so ate enye case kitwa bi mo se odidi mahama atemte nya mahama odidi na atemte na ya che no nya mahama odidi na atemte na ya che no me ka sa onu ane nkofo bi be ye press conference etia no se ya mama no kwa bi oni che contract bi wa anye
na ye dis press conference bi san se nyuma na wa he wa anye Musiasu road Trebuom Impasatia Bompata Antwa Krom to Asoni Mason Quanta and his fire service to left road. Omeka baby as our contract.
Nantimo Mrs. NPP for the saying how young film Sama say na debi America me say Cambodia is sleeping tax. Your man contract a quite say ye one ye office can go botum. Wa party ni bia, one people ni bia, kwa wo ye no ma. Ya chi no na ye ne ma be na aba ho. A mun hye nyansa Jimmy Sama Kwaku go say chese MPC kura na mentem ase asa adwene pa bi na omutim papa mpanyufo mo de moto akosisi fom moto a mo de sisi fom no ebe yam no me yam mo ankasa o chama Wontumi di ni sika no na mo goyi MPP full soldiers ni busamo abai ma contract say ye what $45,000 wa anya kwan no na mo ni pa do asa akwa na ku omu mo ni pa do asa aka ekwan no ama just affect woman. One damage as aqua na coso. Yamao $10,000 suffer do a proof. What could you be a form with your video 1 year? Now ya just any power ya. Mako could you know? Tia Jim baby the mutim. Minka somebody be and see you now. What I will banner BBC. Now what should I want? BBC. Now just say, oh, your whole day. Watch our year, watch our mouth, what jam me fee. I could chama Wontumi achi. Ni fee bedrooms unko 70 rooms. E dey na oye de bo a wo fu soja no. Chama Wontumi dey first ayi national security for class ku for be kuma say ye hu chama Wontumi national security ni. Na chama Wontumi dey. Me se ka man ko dey na tumbe 3 months plan sana ye dey na ko se ko di na asam. Ye dey na kwakwa ya bura wo di ye. Ti na wo ye wo bo nyina chese wo soro mahama. Onimboni a wodi ni case no enye Ghana nko chama Wontumi case no me say enye Ghana case nko awa ye Ghana for mo sorry o ya trase ya sorry kwai wudu sika no bi ka ho wudu sika pipi ni be na hu no Ghana for sorry muntina ebre wo brema wo brema wo yire no ma wo brema wo busuon for wa mra ma NPP ni bia wa mra ma fu soje bia me ka sha mo asoate ti mu nsu nyansa nyasa NDC abayitiri mo den yere papa ye na ye adwuma ba bia eda no wan fam to efiri to enti mu nyansa ansem na mo keka no se chama Wontumi di mahama atem nya mahama atem chama Wontumi di mahama atem tina ya chi no to case ni minim say obi ate kopabutie nya mahama atem odidi ye ntina ya chama Wontumi o ye kromfo kasa mo ne landry chama Wontumi cases no me say enye case keto wo me ka kira mama so ate enti mo nsuye nyansa me ka kira mama so ate mo nsuye nyansa Ghana fo mo bi mo se me chama Wontumi se unya sika no wa mo obi a wo fam wa obi a enti obi no de nanim e de sika enti se be baba to be so ma wo enti hyem yenti wono ane party for press conference mo yeti ano monti a mo bi de mo hye nyansa mo di na no parliamentarians ba kwa kwatra for mo hye nyansa why me se mo hye nyansa me di ka be ka cha mo sa afanya mo fa na ko hwe na adwum na so problem o me ka ya mo mfi se mo me se afanya mo fa na nko Munko na adwuru mo fo no ko psychiatric hospital na me sasa akwa no bibi ya benetim me se mo fa me ko psychiatric hospital afanyo na mo ko na adwuru ti wo se wonko dia onko ne wo hye obi odi na nim beba ba wo me aba ho a yenim se obetwia se ska no ama ya ma ne be o se no oba ba hwehwe ama Wontumi se de no ho sitie o be hwehwe no ho sitie so oba ya wenwo no ti wa make any effort bi asa odi na nim ba be sa ska no ama ya ma ne be no unko di a unko ne next time your ma contract na next time mo ya dia betwere ho yi
great my minute ne dia to ho but hey some reports coming from Bernard and Tribuesiakon's backyard in Ashanti region can be very disturbing as they describe several roads Wontumi took money on and yet ignored the construction. Kumasi Wao report to be free hoba a mo accuse Wontumi say wajiska o kwan no huna sa kwan no so Wontumi ntimi aye den one constructed. Is it true? And sa roads no a DNA ye masa Kumasi for no e kwan na he fa na deda e DB sunti no Wontumi anya sa kwan. Right there at his backyard they are talking. Listen to them.
Bagana for form contract no mo ke kan se wagigi nyina no na ye me ya me kwa comment video bi ase se aha ka ho
first na quota wo so onam so hu na ye portals ba ku mienu bi keke hwe e bi kra police so na o maye no
no mu ye na se ne tie o mo ye rare kra ma mani mo na ne cars be nya accident ni se mo ne bia
president mama
cars na di na chire pickups no ti jama Wontumi de me abani ni di kra me mani beje ho ba
abani ni di ani
oh mani beje ho me NPP ni bet no na America no say ade a ombe na nye
o money dem because je wo ye na wanye ni ye sika no nya wo dia ye se fa ye kwa no ye ngeli no
ya waye ne abro pa na waye no
mi Wontumi ye mi busuani chana Wontumi papa na di me fi akonya ye friend na nantwi bo si akon nti chana Wontumi ye me bra straight
aye no kre
chana Wontumi
because na at times kwa omo ye dwuma Wontumi pack ne car ndi o me fam ho
no mo pake
nche omu ti pake car ni do ne cars
na year be
oh em se be 3 years no na
3 years no mo
em se be 2 years ni
oh ti omo the machines ba chama Wontumi machine ba se omo be ya adwuma na se de
omo na be ju kwan so ma me kra me ho sei omo be me fam be hom ka so omo be ju ho na atuwi
omo se oni man
omo se me no ma pa umbe jutugu chama ono ana umde contract ni man ono a obusa kroma obi aya we se ono
na kwan e hamu pa kwan no
na wasa wa onhwe kwan na sare mfuturo kwan mfuturo so wura ba bia me da kra a day bia power one power 3 times a day continent yet them crowd this ocean those mass
I say we fear kra ho
we fear ho na me ko farm no ani mo ho na
okay e ti Wontumi chama Wontumi beje kwan de no mu se bia wa wia mpo
bia ni so be wia no so anko sibe
obeji ya no kwan ya dia
se e pebre mfuturo pa ka na wo omo ye rare nkra ma ama mani mo na ne cars be nya accident ni se mo ne bia
president mama
cars na di na chire pickups no
e be nya accident
o be nya cars tu cars me farm na ni mo a o no mo ya we se ma ama no konsu ya we president ni ya we me farm na ni mo na o mo cars na di na chi no mo kokwan so
ebe crash wa
o mo ne yem so mo han o ye car ne ba ko e na NDC for one so pick up ba ko mani mo aka ne se o mani mo anto mo NDC for ko mo ya we say in futuro no e ba sa ntomu hu ba dia so sa na kwe
first no ma good dana
oh na ko ta wo so dada ndi ka mu ntimi nya kra nse ka mu nya ma no wo sa so ho bet mo beji kwanu mo amunye mo ja no sa mo wota so nya be
sana de na enti na ko ta kakra wo so na ma ntimi mo
no bejugu ye
mo dwi ni na ku
na ko ta wo
dada di kra pa so no di wo wu pa because me farm ne farm ne be kwa ho mo bedwi ni nyina
o bedwi farm land ni na no ma ye di akube o bedwi ni na
se wo ne ma no
bedwi ni na agui e ma me farm me boys no baako e wo roadside no e dan no aboy nti no ko o mu dwi dan kwa to go abla na nkenka o kra
ko mu dwi dan na to
ko mu dwi ato e se ka me wife am ho a ko mu dwi dan no ba bia adwuma fo ni bi dan kwa to gui
wow
so
nanti ko mu dwi dan no so anka kwan ya anye
nso amanye
chama utumi be je za de ni nyina
na hono amanfo kwa dwi abanchi ni bo de both side na bia kamu de mu inform mo kase bia mu dwi twa mo no ma na mu o mu dwi ni na to guzi so ma mo be kwa mo so amanye hwe ti chama utumi de me abani ni dikwa me mani be je ho ba
abani ni dia ni
oh mani be je ho me NPP ni bet no kra na America no enje
abani cha
me NPP ni me ntuma ba ma NDC ntuma NPP bet say ade a on be enye o ti ase onti so afum na ese abani ni di
juzu se abani chama wontumi ndi pa
oh me dem adwene de
NPP for ne se ade ya nso a mo ha no ke nya no mo NPP
enya se NPP for eboni a NDC for ya NPP for ba o modidi o mu no nti se wo so NPP na wo so ya so o so ba na o so dey do because ana e tire o man nti se wo ba ko fo ntimi fa
oja ummo
2 million insurance em nya dey chese wa ban wo so a eni chese se o ye dey ope because there so who say we be ko na we so aba nti wo ye bibia na wa ye ne pepe oh bebre enya me nko mo kwan ya sum na se cars chomo a wo de nka a person na oba bia metia utia ura dem apom una enfutro nko a uti dem wo Christ ocean no smart enya se
o asasi so asabi wonfiri enkoye yi ohun adanse a ye di ni o Ghana fonti o unye mfiri asasi so enkoye yi ohun adanse a ye di ni e adanse papa na wiase yesi ye bebudin edie tumra ne abudin dia shemra dwie. A former member of parliament for Asin Central, Kennedy Ohine Japan, has joined the president's oral team to retrieve state properties. Ora Kennedy Ohine Japan on President John Dramani Mahama oral team no ono omo ya adwene wa kunia sabebre so say on many properties there no obi antimi mfa be a properties in what we a politician we a hwan yo say wo kwaje say wo fa no let's return the properties in the Maninko state no ehin wo kasa asem na di enti so no be kasa. Take a listen to this.
I'm telling you today, somebody am here judge us be mu adwuma ye no mu dwa wo monum wo mu de aban sase ni aban e no mpeso wo mu ton amedi am judge no mu tie ni before say me start. Former Chief Justice Oni Judicial Service Ani Asenso Omu meya no Eye Justice Mafu Sound Owu ya no ifi a wotimu no Edie na esie Abadia enipa bi omu fa sa dan grani enwo wo mu enne positions inti on pese omu de fa no mu ba o ma bedu o manum. I have a tax for the Vice President of Mahama. The Vice President we know Mahama ne we know me say sa dan no de media chiri and the kiss of my investigation because woman person fatano sa dan no ni enwo wo mu the BGS yonso omu pa omu nya ni ombeka Ghana first mekano kure posisi me for ye tintina ha emma mfra bi mumu bre emma womo no enkonya positions emfa me from Ghana japade anya djuma let them take me to court. I mean, I report to special prosecutor first. My dear former Chief Justice, you should come out and let us know. Justice Safu Mafusan, if you know what team or who you know, say, what kind of life is this? No more pompous. Namutu abama womwa. We are regulations and the powers and so. As I said on the same, Chief Justice and the country, please, we are not going to allow anybody to be here. Someone to be granted, they are living. They cannot. But then I tell you, I say 2025, you are going. I'm telling you today. Somebody am here judge us the more adwuma no mu dwa wo manum wo mu de aban sasemi adan and wo mpese wo mu ton amede am judge no mo tie me before say start. Former Chief Justice Oni Judicial Service ani asenso o mu meya no eye Justice Mafusan Oyano, if you are Timono, a dear na Essie. A abidia, any baby or more faster than granny and woman. And net positions in tea, one person over the far, no more back, or my bedroom. I have a tax for the Vice President of Mahama. So, Vice President, we know, Mahama, we know, they say, Sadanudi, mediately, and the kiss of my investigation. Because one person Fakano, Sadano, and woman. The Bagias also, Omopa, Omunian Yombeka, Ghana first, Mekano Crocosimo. For yet 20 Emma Freddy, Momo Break, Emma Omono, and Konya positions, and from Ghana, Japan, and yet Juma. Let them take me to court. Only I mean I report to special prosecutor first. My dear former Chief Justice, you should come out and let us know. Justice Safu Mafusan, if you know what team or who you know, say or Mafa. What kind of life is this? No more pompous. Namutu abama womwa. We are regulations and the powers and so. As I said on the same, Chief Justice and the country, please, we are not going to allow anybody to be here. Someone to be granted, they are living. They cannot. But then I tell you, I say 2025, you are going.
Operation Recover All Loots, Aura. So that's the code name. Operation Recover All Loots, Aura. Ntisa dino, minim asamko aba ho. Na ebeba ne sen ene judge what ne demu, na judge ne nya ne ba bi kwa, ne nipa bi akotra o ma fa dan no. How? I mean di ntia. Enti Aura team no, munkohwe ho asam nka. Esunkrofo akotra dan ni. On the fateful day of June 2nd, the iron hands of Yoko was lifted from Bernard Ntwibwe Siako. Now, tonight, I want you to watch Bernard Ntwibwe Siako of yesterday and the day, June 2nd. Me twamfo ni akire wo hwe no na no no ene danwa yeyi no no na fesusun se sen ene papai ositi ohun bibie no ye ka wo de wo nipa surunku bi a oba obre enzio ye say ewiase ni nchene nipa e mobo enjo ni nipa e den waye mobo mumie hwe Wontumi the two differences of Wontumi onoda ho wa bia na wabo obi why not sa na ewiase te but you see enanano Monday na make say hwe wenya osika kakra wo de tena wo ba bi na dweno wate di osika no meye dede nwu yasum So we a politician ni ama utumi bia hwe tumi ni wo February Ghana for. So we a minister ni ama post a fasa tumi ni February Ghana for. So we a high ranking government official ni ama utumi a me say February Ghana for. Jai akaka ben semwa tintinu a me na me sisi across akas and there's some man up perform to say kanenwa, do you know me? Do you know who I am? Do you know what I can do? In Sembi say any other day. They want me here Ghana hey a broso na a hard journey. Then NPP say when wo two Bernard for a one party them. And I yet to know for na wamfa. Nana na adwene ne saying say NPP besia ba power na saying. Okay. Yamfa eno entry ho. This platform from the editor's bench, you are following this to developing story with Wontumi and that of Ken Ofori-Atta. Which of the stories now the best here?
Yeah, I'm starting with Wontumi. Yeah, Dr. Ken Ofori-Atta.
Good one. Take it up.
Yeah, with Wontumi. Yesterday I was watching a colleague, one of the lawyers from the NPP on one sister station. Now, I think lawyer above for the world or something like that. Very excellent man. Now, on the key statement to be there, won't in the case, he believes that FIC related, thing. So Uncle Yoko Wabi. Because looking at money laundering issues today, I wanna we're in charge of it. But I think what he failed to understand is that Yoko have the powers to investigate and also have the prosecutorial powers to also look into the matter. So I don't know why he made that statement from legal point of view, but I believe in my opinion, he got it wrong. Because if they didn't have the jurisdiction to arrest him or to invite him out, they wouldn't have, done that. And that I believe, he got it wrong. Further, Wontumi himself, Nankasa, got himself into that particular position when he came to sit in front of national, TV. Only good back, other football. Even for that one of pride, he should have been questioned at that time. But what I do find is so strange sometimes is the way these two parties, NPP and NDC, like you play politics with everything. The moment the guy was arrested, the next statement is rush to his house, rush to this person's house. If they have questioned this and there, I will look at a rush to that person's house. Not if a Ben Adam will be done rush to Beniki. You are the general secretary now, X1M at that order. Together Adam will be done call. We really saw Rambo style. And one person that I heard him make that statement was Nenedi.
Now, okay, Rambo dear.
That was, 1982 and 88. And Rambo 1 back out. I want to be nowhere you for you. Rambo 1 was in 82, and Rambo 2, that is 88. First black, second black. Recently, new one a bit. You see, it was just the word Rambo style. I mean, who may be okay at that identity? You, yeah, looking at that ADC. So for me, Wontumi, maybe I see originally, actually recently, Obia would you know I don't lamp and then said you why do doing his group. I want to menanto. I did say, Nana, only him today. Will you just touch our combo boy? Then less than what you know more. No accident. It's all you see, it's about time today. One of the kids near Bueno.
Yeah.
MP offended MP say for Obama on the one catch on one shambler. No, I can't say simple. What about better, my dear? Uba obey the idea. So I kept in simple. Yamping how? Was then bring needy and brown also needy. Pepper. So in this car, but so with this car was then bring needy. For nothing at all, them go down with the so that bed and obey it. So for me, this turn out to Wontumi a lesson to all politicians today. 1.212. The idea of displaying cash now in your public is a very bad idea. Because trust me. Power changes are more than you want to. or possible to be by a summit. So rather than hold going forward, notion only. I'm not saying that I'm going to why. Again, the idea yesterday, for the year political party be, or the year will be, if you answer saying, you know, a chair political maturity. No, what is happening here for that? What is happening on your test for that? I am Brano, no, I should be still the need. Once now, I catch one of then our power, our day. It's just a gun of food in Alabama. Gun of what is in Alabama house. Gun of food in Alabama house. There is this kind of see the one and you see, gun in the bank, not a friend back on the one brain. It's the one the young born two baby, named Brennan Feninji. No on Shaneka say, none near me. The next person American was Ken Ofori-Atta. Papa, they be also white. That Bible quotations. That's a white, Bible quotations. Now, the interesting thing, make I am at the Senate. What's happening now? Who is to call London? Okay, interview I am Muhammad Adam Muhammad or into why don't call state. Question the day. A bench channel by 100% Ghanaian, another 50-50. I know what's that. The reason I'm doing more call one day. Some of the people who were involved in the airbus scandal or the so-called alleged airbus scandal or whatever, some of them were foreigners. Introduce you come England and I can't send on paper and burn out to Nano for what? I will say alcohol. So that was why he went there. Because the third Muhammad person that we are talking about, yes, I agree it easy. But I am British citizen at the same time. And at the time, he has not been accused of anything. He was just a witness. Secondly, he didn't serve in any public office for Ghana. And offended NGCMG. To the best of my knowledge, I trying to be corrected. Like, he didn't have any public office there or hold any public office there. But Ken Ofori-Atta, also white party, or serve as finance minister of Ghana has public office. If you so watch with that bra, or so that bra, not to one. I want to go home from the US into one brand on bottle to one. Now, what makes you think the US will know one to the bar? So, US you should have a national home fund into your phone to play in bar. And I need to know we are also no home from don't remember. What then happened? A survey in the interest of the public. In the interest of the public, no the allegations you are double. Into so that ever. Again, lawyer Bavo will make a statement today. Yes, about to force the can or about yes, about to decide okay. He will not talk 2 days, You can hold him for 48 hours. After 48 hours, the next thing will be for him to go to court, or you can choose to let someone represent him and so on and so forth. Them cast out today, them cast out to the money. Say, would be a lawyer, another illegal person, and a media practitioner, but public, no, would be what saying, never get case to be a because why there, after the extra will be near Montano, a state that one strategies, not abroad upon it, not that now Montana, perfect. I will look at the museum, you think that where anything knows what well like that, sir. Them case they are not going to make you put here no Olympic.
Yeah.
It is a dish within there. I bet you know, own to one back, not talk over cry, or to decide the oncasa, the best will do the 2 days of holding. Now, what makes you think that when you put them 2 days now, you could go into one payment? No, I'm going to question them. What makes you think that them 2 days now can send what you want to me? No. Open if you didn't want to send out the half, or now could you could you what now could see, I'm sure enough for better so, whatever. So, catch a view of what. Find the best possible means over to my action bench and Moaba. Because the idea in the area will make reference to Dr. Salome. Fair enough. At the time that Dr. Salome, why you need them a peacemaker, Sanaha, and what you pay, or yeah, ha, my say you feel. That time, no, before a gun of food, it been because now you're the NDC 20 years. It's people were so angry at the system, they know. A quite way, obey Queen Uncle for a tell yes, fire, let's do this. And that gives birth to fast track court. And that time, you know, then about the people Ibrahim Adam don't go Funiano, saying you be a boy saying pa because of that situation at that time. It's in that now was a Jessica 50-something million. You go to expensive home, don't go Fungoli. Now, a brand new young to one as a woman for how? Let's forget some of these things. You use some legal, you know, them idea. I work at because of OS you call London. Circumstances are different. Ken Ofori-Atta is a Ghanaian. He served in Ghana in a public office and therefore must answer to the people. Into the dumb idea now work at about putting my best 2 days to go away obeying. Look, the idea and Wumbungu. Don't pay attention to worker or because this thing I don't see to be for intimidation, no?
Yeah.
Or you are embracing what you do. So if you believe that you are not guilty, make yourself available. Make yourself available. The medical record work the what OS with that bottle public why I know OS this thing I mean came from
it was leaked. Yeah, it was leaked.
So I don't think OSC will do that there, or they were about to what they okay, open public on a medical record. He will not do that. On and that then best. But officially, I doubt, and I stand to be correct. I doubt if the hospital is waiting to OSC there. This is what is happening, blah 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 blah, and this and that, this and that. This I doubt. I don't know. I stand to be corrected. But if that communication you see here, Ken Ofori-Atta, once we did go into urban, it's the Oba, not answer because Ghana and at them you mean I see and you US Kakra to mark and Sanama Trado.
Great. Well, you better wrap it up so soon. Nafi is a developing angles, but we are also learning special prosecutor and also activity security attaches at Ghana's embassy. They say, and intimate so who say or she cave mountain bimu America ho na say for na who say quiet bimu name on and it just a nibre ababa. But would the special prosecutor be wrong to activate the security attaches and say Sabri so mo alert na baby obiano omokofa no de neba as some are still pushing say no rather kisi jabim ono onye den onko hwe cha kwana onene enye interview na bibia tesa from the security standpoint.
There's a word that has been used fugitives, that the man has decided there or run away from authorities. Not he will not be wrong, he will not be all that right. That is a legal thing. He is the OSP. Question, whatever thing that he's doing, and whatever thing that he has activated, is it within the law? That is the first question that we need to ask. If it's within the law, there's nothing wrong with it. Unless what the OSP is doing is outside the law, then that one you can begin to question his methodology. But whatever thing that he is doing, if it's within the law, then what is the big problem? I mean, that is, I mean, the fact. I did your OSP, but the brand or day. It is if some man who can to declare him as such, not a man who can to put him on red lighter.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem. It's within the law, unless whatever thing that he says are being doing is outside the law.
God. Kofi, I said this is a developing story. Brace yourself for more things that you have to help us in analyzing the issues and as far as both near concerned. Finishing finance minister Beba I'm saying so enche na ebisu kra na mumu binim beka team no team no ho ama ye de mako na mako akofa na ba ntia ya na we see ho atwenem ye beda was a birthday boy na ye beka sa